What's going on, everyone? Treasure Gnome here, and I'm back with another sales update for eBay. I know I've been gone for a little while with these sales updates, but what I did was took about the last 3 or 4 weeks of sales and compressed them together into a nice little update of some of the better sales that I wanted to share with you guys. So we'll try to get this done under 15 minutes so it doesn't run too long, but let's get right into it. The first one I wanted to show you was a Bills shirt from the 90s. This is a Jim Kelly shirt. I picked this up mainly because of the awesome 90s look on it, and secondly because I'm a huge Bills fan and I knew it would sell. It took about a month or so. As soon as football season hit, went right off the shelf. So awesome sale there. Went for $19.99. So I probably picked this up for $1 or $2 at a Goodwill. So really awesome, and I'm super happy with that. The second sale I had was second sale. I got a bunch of sales, but another awesome shirt from the 90s. The Tower of Terror, Twilight Zone. This is a ride at Disneyland. It has the official tag on there. It's not going to load too fast because I have so many tabs open, but you can see right there, it's the official Mickey. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So definitely, I've said this before, the 90s shirts definitely sell, so keep an eye out for them. This was a killer sale. I waited a couple months for this, I'm not going to lie. I took a best offer for $149 on the shirt. It's sold to someone in Miami, Florida. It's a crazy looking shirt. I've seen these sell for over 200 in Australia, and because this is an Australian shirt, I think. I've seen this sell in Australia and in the European areas for over 200. So I knew I had to price it up there and it would sell. It didn't sell for as much, probably because the market wasn't as big in the US, but this is the tag. If you ever see this, pick them up. This brand of shirt is worth a lot. They're done by artists. They're silk. I believe it's a silk shirt. It has the feel, I guess everything about it screams silk, except they're huge and they're super long. So this is like very long for a large. It was oversized like crazy. But you can see it looks really awesome, and this was the home run for the month by far. I paid $5 for this at a what was it, a Saver, not a Savers, a Thrifty World. So awesome. Definitely a home run. 5 to $140. Those are the things you don't come across every day, but I was super excited when I found this, and it took 2 to 3 months to sell, and it was totally worth the wait, and super excited to ship that off to the customer. So Mambo, definitely keep an eye out for that. The next one we have is a Brooks Brothers camel hair jacket. This had a really awesome pattern on it. I think I just put check plaid. I wasn't sure what it was, but when you look on there, you can see it says Brooks Brothers camel hair. This is super heavy. So, of course, it didn't really sell until the winter months, but happy to get this off the shelf. I think I took a best offer for $50 for this. Someone's going to be happy with that. I wanted to share this again. I know I've shared this a couple times in some of my previous videos, but if you look here, you're going to see 24 pounds sold. This is my original listing. I relisted this with about 11 more pounds. I think that's all I had left. But these have been selling really awesome. Excuse me. These have been selling really awesome. The last month or so, I sold I think 21 pounds in the last 2 weeks. So they were up there for a while, and then boom. I think I run a sale, so they went for $8.99 a pound, but 21 pounds out the door, plus $7.99 shipping. So awesome. I set it up so they can pick how many pounds they want to order at a time. They just change the quantity here, and then the shipping adjust. I usually set it so it's $7.99 for the first pound. The second pound is $7.99 because it has to go up to the shipping tier to make it profitable for, or to make it work for me. And then after that, it's each pound is I think $2.99. So you can set the shipping perimeters in eBay like that, so you don't lose money. And because after the second pound, you can just put them in the medium flat rate, and they'll fit up in there up to 5 pounds. And then if someone orders more than that, then you just split it into two medium flat rates, or you go up to a large flat rate, and you won't lose out on shipping. So just make sure you set your shipping parameters so that works. Mario Clash, this finally sold. This was probably like a 50-cent pickup at garage sales with some of the bundles I had this year. For the Virtual Boy, this sold for $27. You see me selling these games all summer long. I still have more. They're just going to continue to sell, so really awesome. These are super easy to photograph and ship. I love video games. Keep an eye out for them. This was a Nike Dry Fit Duke shirt. I mentioned this in the past with the golf dry shirts. Sorry about that. I have Periscope on. I've mentioned this in the past with the Nike shirts and the logo golf shirts. Whenever you have two great things, pick it up. So this is Nike, the Nike Dry Fit, and it's also the Duke logo. So there's your two things. I think this went for best offer for $20. Actually, I had it listed really high, but when someone gave me that offer, I was like, yes, I'll take it. The next item was a Levi 501. Now, the special thing about this is right here, the button fly. For some odd reason, I hate wearing these pants because they're hard to get off when you, yeah, they're just hard to use and operate it. But obviously, there's a market for them out there. So if you ever see these, pick them up. 30 by 32. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but yeah, these went for $39.99 plus shipping. Awesome. Definitely don't overlook the Levi jeans if you can pick them up for a good price, which is $5 or less, I would say. Oh, here's another awesome sale. So this was something I picked up in the summer, and I really didn't know what I was doing. I would not go back and purchase this again, I would say. I mean, maybe because it doesn't fit my eBay model, but I would definitely suggest someone who doesn't mind shipping larger things to pick this up, because it really wasn't that difficult. I cut a box and I just bubble wrapped the heck out of it. I ended up taking a best offer for $80, and I picked this up for $40. So I doubled my money. It took about 3 months to sell it, but that's all right. I didn't lose. I made my money back on it, plus $30. So it cost about, I think, $16 to ship it priority. So I even made $4 off the shipping. So awesome. So what this is a copper. They were baking soda and acid or something. There was like a glass thing that would drop down and break, and let the fire extinguisher go off. I'm not sure. A foam fire extinguisher. So these can be very tarnished and almost look green from the copper over time, or they can be polished. The recommendation was from another antiquer that I am friends with, Alex and Savannah from the New York Attic. They said leave it with its luster like this because that's what makes it appealing. So pro tip for you guys, if you do see this thing, don't touch it. Here's a brand that gets overlooked a lot, Woolrich. When it comes to a heavy flannel like this, these will pull in $40, so do not overlook them, especially if they have that leather patch right there. Some of you may not know, they're only going to really sell in the winter because it's cold, but people are looking for this style of shirt, the Oxford flannel with the leather Woolrich. They'll bring you $15 to $20 if you can pick them up for under $5. Definitely a good pickup. Back to the Legos. I have some cool Lego sales to show you. I had a couple of these, but another one sold. If you have characters from the same set, like you can Sometimes, if you look carefully at the minifigures, you can make more by bundling them. So don't overlook that. These two guys right here pulled in $25 for the pair. Um, Pretty awesome. Don't overlook minifigures, like I said before. And always, when you're searching by that model number, see if someone's bundling them, because they pull in a little bit better money sometimes when you do that. So instead of going for $4 a piece, you know, the set of this went for more. So there's a tip for your Legos. Okay, we're going. My browser doesn't really want to do this that much. All right, we got that fixed. The next one is Punch Out by Mike Tyson. This is a great game for Nintendo. This was just the game only, and this went for a best offer of $29 plus shipping. Um, Definitely don't overlook the NES games, because some of them like this are worth some money, some serious money. Okay, so going back to that, this is the other. This looks like the other character, Samwise from Lord of the Rings. This is the Lord of the Rings little minifigures for Lego go for really good money. This one went for $21. So keep an eye out for Lord of the Rings. There's another one. That's a different one though. Okay, I'm not. This is, who the heck is this? Oh, this was actually not Samwise. This was for, I don't know. But one sold for 21, one sold for 99. I don't know. I'll go back and look at that. But minifigures from Lord of the Rings do well. Just remember that. I think that one that you just saw for $9.99 was the other one that went with the golem. But I only had one golem, so I couldn't pair the two. So there you go. The single one went for $9.99. As the pair, they went for 25. So big difference there. Uh, Here's another Brooks Brothers camel hair. Let's see if the tag on this one, yeah. So it usually sticks out with the tag with this when you see it, when you're looking at these camel hair jackets. But yeah, really nice, clean. The original color does well, always does well with camel hair jackets. Usually the brand doesn't even, unless it's a really terrible brand, you can pick these up and they'll do pretty well, $30 to $60. All right. This is another cool sale that I wanted to share. I have a lot more of these to list, stuff like this. I think I picked this up for $6 at a garage sale or a thrift sale. I'm not completely sure, but this was cool. It had the case. These older 35 millimeter cameras, even though they run on film, and they're not digital, they still bring in some good money. So don't overlook these. You'll get a nice sale out of these. Sometimes it takes a little while, but definitely you'll get some nice sales out of these cameras. So some more 90s. This is a super cool leather and fleece Nike jacket right here. It had some damage on it in a few places. If you can see up in the top left corner, right there by the Nike sign, right there. Um, even though, just mark this damage clearly on these 90s Nike products like this. Just mark them clearly and take the best pictures you can, and they're still going to bring you in good money, like at $49, because someone's going to buy this coat and try their best to restore it. And they're going to rock it and love it. The person was so excited when I sold it to them. They were like, hey, how soon are you shipping it out? Like, I'm super excited. Thank you. I'm so glad I found this jacket. I'm super excited to wear it. So people that are looking for these older products are really passionate about it. So just be really clear about the damage, and you know, you're going to have a really good buyer most of the time. Here was a cool Hugo Boss wool and cashmere blazer. The reason I wanted to show this is because even though it's a crazy, insane pattern, um, it's super funky. The fabric definitely helped it sell, the cashmere in it. Definitely, I know it helped it sell. So definitely, when you see these good fabrics and a good brand, they're definitely worth picking up. So Hugo Boss cashmere, that was a cool sale. I wanted to share that with you. And then the last one was Hickey Freeman. This is another one that I wanted to show because the fabric, it wasn't an outstanding sale, and but it did have some cool things like the surgeon cuffs. It was a Hickey Freeman. Let's see. It was a Hickey Freeman Laura Piana. So they Hickey Freeman tailored it with the Laura Piana fabric right there. So selling points like that are gonna help the suit jackets do better. If not, I wouldn't pick them up unless they had these crazy things. But if you have them, they're gonna help you. They're gonna be great selling points for your items. But that's all I have for this week on the sales update. I'll try to get one in the next week or two on what else is happening since sales are picking up because it's Q4. But thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button below and pound the like button for me. And I'll have some more videos coming up for you soon. Have a good one.